BFam at your service once again. Now today, some of you may be shocked because this may be the first time that you've seen my face. That's right. I mean, if you go back on my channel, my first few videos, I've done it from my van and my car. I think I've done it from my car, but mainly from my van. You see my face in my first few videos. But, you know, a lot of my videos, you don't see my face. What do you want to see my face for? But I thought I'll switch it up today, right? So, ladies, calm down, calm down. It's all good, it's all good. Anyway, BFam, right now, I'm seeing Kushti. On my t-shirt, it says Kushti, right? Because, for one, I'm a Kushite. Yeah, another word for those Nubians in ancient Africa, right? And two, I'm sitting Kushti because I'm sitting on my butt and earning passive income. And one of the ways that I earn passive income is of, you know what, innit? Hex. Where's my hexagons at? Where's my killer bees at? Hey? Hexagons, come out to play. Right? Can you dig it? For those people know what I'm talking about. Badman movie, The Warriors. Anyway, because we are warriors, man. We are, you know, crypto warriors out here. Because you got to be. You got to be. For the first timers out here who are experiencing this downtrend in the market, congrats. I'm so glad that you're sticking around. Because a lot of people, they flake out, they melt away like chocolate in the sun and never come back to the market. But you guys and ladies out there, you are hanging around because this is where we make the heinous, crazy, copious gains when things are rock bottom. And don't get me wrong, I think we are still going lower in terms of the general market, especially with what's going on in the bigger economy out there, you know, with stocks and shares, recession, you know, talks of recession, cost of living going up like a skyrocket. But hey, we still march on, people. And one of the best ways to do it is to stack up your hex, especially, look, let's go and check out the hex price right now. Let's check out the hex price. Oh my days. This is a monthly chart of hex. And right now, I'm Bex. Not really. But some of you may be like, oh my goodness, for those people who bought right up here. And I was one of them. I bought around the 40 cents mark. And then I bought again at the 20 cents and the 17 cents. And hey, but I'm in this for the long term. And I've got it on a stake. I'm staking it, getting passive income. So I'm still earning passive income off it. So it's not a problem, right? So, as you can see, this is a monthly chart. And the candles right now is red. It's absolutely continuous downward trend on the bigger time frame. And that is what you want to concentrate on. Not these smaller 5-minute, 50-minute, hourly, daily time frames. Not unless you're a day trader or swing trader. I get that. But for the majority of people out there, nah, you ain't got time to trade. You're too busy. Right? So, one of the best ways is to just buy something, get into a good cryptocurrency, buy a whole heap of it, and stake it. And one of the best cryptocurrencies out there, for those people that don't know, is Hex. Now, let me just go on a weekly chart. And as you can see, people, this is just a downtrend. Still. Right? We've had a little bit of green halfway through this week. But to be honest, I can see Hex coming down round about to the 2-cent level, people. I ain't even joking. I'm not joking at all. Some of you may be saying, oh, especially my long-term hexagons. But hey, get with the program, innit? It's real out here. It ain't no joke. Because if Bitcoin goes down to 20 grand, you better realize whether PulseChain comes out soon or whatever. Look, I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. Hex will go down with it. But that's not a bad thing. Because you can stack up your hex bags. And when you do stack up your hex, what do you do with it? Now, some of us trade it. And some of us will stake it. How do you stake it, BFam? Well, you gotta go to go.hex.com. Now, there is a staker app by my good brother Hakeem the Dream, right? I think it's Hakeem the Dream, and another brother, Matty Allen. So go on YouTube, check out their channels. I've mentioned them before, but check them out. They do have a staker app which you can stake via that platform as well. But this is the main go-to if you have Hex and you want to stake it for the long term. Now, before I get into the jits of the simplicity of this staking procedure, I want you to go and check out. In fact, before I do that, go and check out my man Back to Basics channel, because I know you are free thinkers, because it's all about free thinking. Don't let nobody think for you. And that's why I say on this channel, don't believe a word B-Fam is telling you, because I can be telling you some porkies or veg. No. So what you need to do is take what I say and go and do your own research to verify it for yourself. Don't listen to anybody and take it for gospel on this channel or on YouTube in general or in life in general. No, go and check their butts out to make sure whatever information that you are gaining from that individual, make sure it's right and exact. Because if not, you could be end up in Wreck City, people, Wreck City or Wrecked Planet, and you don't want to go there. So in order to help you on that journey, go and check out Back to the Basics. Subscribe to his channel, Mr. Caffrey. This video gives you an insight about free thinkers. And it all ties in with cryptocurrency. It all ties in, my fellow Ethereans. Now let's get back to what I was talking about. Now, what you need to do is go and check out also stakehex.today. And what you can do on this website is play about with some numbers and see what type of return that you will receive in the future. Now, staking Hex generates income. So when you stake Hex, you lock it for a period of time to create shares. These shares allow you to mint Hex as interest. Remember, people, the genius of this design that Richard Hart and his fellow people that came up with this platform is the T-shares. Hex is great. The token Hex is great. But the T-shares, people, is what majority of people don't see. And that is why there's a lot of FUD out there with a lot of people saying, oh, Hex is a Ponzi scheme. You know why they say that? Because they have not done a deep dive. They're what you call surface dwellers. They're just walking on the surface. They're not deep sea divers. They ain't doing no research. They ain't taking it apart. No. So they ain't got a clue what's going on behind the scenes. Ignorant people. And that's what I call ignoramus people. Jeez. And there's a lot of people out there like that. So I hope my fellow Ethereans, I hope you're not like that. I hope so. Anyway, so this interest can be used as income when using a staking ladder strategy. Now, what's a staking ladder? Basically, is a ladder that you get at your garden. No, I'm not joking. Basically, you stake at different times. So, for example, you may say to yourself, I'm going to buy some Hex every 4-5 months and stake it for 1 year. Each time I buy some Hex every few months, I'm going to stake it for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Whatever suits your design. You can design it how you want it, people. You can stake it up to 15 years. You can set a few stakes for your children long term. Say you got some young bucks and you say to yourself, boy, my 5-year-old, I want to save some money for him or her, and I'm going to put some money away for them and lock it away. I'm going to stake it and forget it and don't touch it for 10 years or 15 years max. People, these are the strategies that you can implement for your future. Now, if you don't want to do that long, hey, you can do it for 6 months, 5 months, a year, whatever suits you. But the great thing about Hex is that you are making a contract between you and yourself. The platform is there just to aid you. No middleman, no human being, people, no human being. No, smart contract, AI, that's it, boom. Now, so Hex is the first blockchain CD term deposit, meaning just high interest account, savings account, that's all. And I hope a lot of people out there, you save money in general, right? So what's the big deal? But a lot of you saving money, how much interest are you getting from wherever you got your money at? How much interest are you getting? Now. Anyway, so Hex is a immutable contract, meaning it can't be changed. Once it's set, it's set in stone, like the pyramids, like the hieroglyphs. Anyway, so that allows Hex stakers to enter a time locking agreement with themselves. As I said, the longer they stake, the greater the reward. People, that's why I said, as before, we like sitting on our butts and earning money, people. It beats trading by far. Because in trading, the probability of getting wrecked is very, very high. This week, with my trading, I've been wrecked a few times, people. Wrecked. Even though I'm using the Oryx platform. Oh my word, people. Wrecked. Right? Wrecked. I'll be straight. I ain't gonna lie. But it's all good. I'm only playing with money that I can afford to get wrecked on. Right? So, Hex stakes, and a bit, I'm a bit of a high risk degen slightly. Right? So, anyway, Hex stakes average around 40% a year, interest a year. Every day, Hex stakers earn interest. Every day, all day, baby. Now, Hex stakers make additional interest when people end their stakes early or later than they committed to. People, that's why it's very important that you stick to your own word. Because if you break that agreement, you will be penalized. Whether you unstake early or you unstake later. You better be on point, people. You better be on point. Or there's a chance you will get wrecked. Well, not totally wrecked, but you're going to lose a bit of money. And you don't want to lose no money. So make sure, whatever time frame that you are staking Hex for, make sure you don't break it. And when it's time to unstake, make sure you do it at that time. So set yourself some alarms, or you write it down in your calendar book, whatever, notification on your phone, etc. But make sure you do that. Also, high interest, no minimum, and it's a decentralized design. So, Hex inflates roughly 3.69%. So yeah, there is a slight inflation in Hex, but it's very small. And I think in the longer term, it's a bit less than that, because there's people unstake, penalties, so yeah, etc. So overall, it's probably a bit less than that. But the reason why it's there, because that is where stakers get their extra Hex tokens from. It needs to be inflated slightly. Okay? Anyway, only stakers can mint and receive this inflation in proportion to their shares. So when you stake your Hex, those Hex are burnt and you will receive T shares or B shares. T shares just represents 1 trillion shares, B shares 1 billion, M shares 1 million. Okay? Now, only 10% of all Hex is currently staked, resulting in a high APY. No third party involved. No admin keys, no administration keys, right? No middleman, no middle woman. No, it's just you and the contract. Sorry, excuse me. It's just you and the contract, my fellow Ethereans. This is the greatness of Hex. And you got to give it to Richard Hart. Jeez. Woo. Anyway, Hex removes the middleman, as I was saying. Stakers interact directly with the hex contract. The stake length and the hex principal establish the amount of shares created. These shares are used to mint interest and secure your position in the hex network. And by the way, the cost of a shares, right? The cost of T shares only over time goes up in general, right? And it's not based on the dollar. It is based on the hex token itself. So at the moment, I think it's around 22,000 hex tokens per T share. And right now, because the hex token is at 5 cents, people, woo, it's mad cheap. It's mad cheap, as opposed to when it was at 50 cents or 40 cents. Man, mad expensive. So, get in while you're fitting. Now, as we can see here, create some test stakes. So let me just connect up. Boom. Right. You can play around with this, right? And for example, $1,000, number of stakes, 1 stake. Maximum days, 1,000 days. So you staked $1,000, which is at 5 cents and 5.5 cents, give or take. It's 18,200 and change hex tokens you will receive, and you're staking it for 1,000 days. Estimated shares is 1.2 trillion T shares. Okay, so here we are here, and return on investment 700 times your money over that predicted time, which would be September 2028. And that $1,000 will turn into a total of $700,000. Now I know people were saying, B-fam, what are you smoking? What are you drinking? Yo, people, I told you, this thing is no joke, right? It's no joke. It is no joke. Look, this is just an estimate, right? If Hex continues on its journey, as you can see, the gray line here is the T shares price, and that is the number of Hex you'll be getting paid out on a daily basis. Over time, just goes up, people, just goes up to the right, to the right, to the right. And with the Hex, obviously there's going to be fluctuations, but over time, by 2024, this is saying one Hex will be around $22. People, 2024 is around the corner. We are halfway through 2022 already. Yeah? A year and a half, we will be in 2024. Okay? I'm not saying this is right and exact, but what I'm saying is, it ain't gonna be 5 cents. It ain't gonna be 5 cents. That's what I'm saying. So go to this website, stakehex.today, and play around with the figures and see what you are comfortable with. For example, if we done 3 stakes, in fact, let's do 10 stakes. Right? 10 stakes. Let's view. Boom. What's going on here? What's happening here? $628,000. But obviously, oh, here we go. So, this is what you're going to receive, people. This is the type of heinous money you will receive. Okay? This is just breaking it down over, let's have a look. September, December, April 2023. Right, so this is just breaking it down over a few months, people. Over a few months, okay? So, just play around with it, people. Just play around with the figures and see what you come up with, and make sure you don't do any stakes that you are not willing to let it ride. Because as I said, if you unstake it, you're going to get penalized, people. Now let's go to go.hex.com. Now this is where this is the place, this is the website where you go to, you connect your wallet up, and you actually put in up here in the first box, you put how many hex that you're going to stake. So say you want to put 1,000 hex, and then in the days you can put the number of days, people. Yeah, 700 days, 1,000 days, 4,000 days, up to 5555 max. Okay, and then all you do is press stake, and boom, you're good to go. Now, as I said, right now the shares, the T shares, 22,740 hex for one T share, people. And the art of this is really the T shares. You need to stack up your T shares. Why? Because T shares or B shares or M shares is what is paying you your passive income. That's what's paying you the passive income, people. The T shares. Okay? So every so often you will be getting a certain amount of hex every day, depending on how many T shares that you have. And when T shares are deflationary, when they run out, when it runs out, it's B shares, billion. When that runs out, M shares, million, and so forth. So people, but it's going to take a while, people. It's going to take a while, right? So look at this chart. Look at this chart. Woo! Oh my days. Oh my days, people. I mean, look, at the high point for one T share, it will cost you 8,200 and change, people. Right now, we are cheap T shares right now. So get it in while you're fitting, as I said. Now, down here, this is where your active stakes are. You can view them, right? And what I would say is make up multiple wallets, okay? Whether it's MetaMask or what equivalent. Make up multiple wallets with different stakes on, you know, maybe 2 stakes on per wallet or whatever, 1 stake per wallet, right? So just spread it out, people. So if one wallet gets compromised in whatever way, you don't need to worry, because you've got another 20,000 stakes, you know, mounting up those T shares, people, stacking it up. But here what? This is the end stake, right? Don't press that button unless your stake is coming to an end, because if you do, you will get penalized, people. You will get penalized. And by the way, people that unstake early, some of that unstake bonuses goes to the people that are staking in the system. So when you see 38 APR interest for long stakers, a lot of the time that APR will be more than that, because of people unstaking early or unstaking late. It goes both ways, people. It goes both ways. So I think you've got about 48-hour period of time to do it when your stake ends. And if you don't, you're gonna get penalized. Hey, that's the way the system is designed. It's a truth platform, right? So, and down here you have your stake history, right? And APR right now is 24.58% as of yesterday. And this shows you your yield and your USD value, your principal, and the T shares that you will be earning off of the stake that you had set up. So people, get with it. It's very easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. What's going on with the gas fees right now? Because right now the gas fees, I think, are still kind of highish. Let's have a look on. Right, look at this, 96 Gwe. Ethereum are taking the mick. And by the way, Ethereum upgrade is literally around the corner, people. Literally around the corner. Just like PulseChain and PulseX is around the corner. Now, I wonder who's going to come first. Are we going to get the upgrade to Ethereum, or are we going to get PulseChain and PulseX launching? I'm putting my money on PulseChain and PulseXLaunching because I've been hearing the Ethereum upgrade since I've been in this market, since 2017, people. Talk about delay. Crazy, crazy. Now, I'm not even sure with this upgrade if the gas fees will be lower. We'll have to wait and see. Word in the streets is it won't be. And if that's the case, I don't really give a toss. Why? Because we got PulseChain coming out. And please, Richard Hart, I'm on my knees. Come on, man. Come on, Richard. Come on. Come on, developers. Get it sorted, man. People are waiting anxiously, man. Anxiously, people. Come on. Anyway, what I want to show you is the gatekeeping that takes place with Hex, right? So if I type in Hex on CoinGecko, right? The lizard. And ranking NA. This has been NA for like since 2019, since November 2019, since Hex has come onto the scene, right? And if you go to CoinMarketCap, let's go to CoinMarketCap and see what it's saying, because this is some serious people. These coin ranking websites, they don't seem to like Hex for some reason, right? They don't seem to like Hex. Hex should be on the first page. I'm going to show you something in a minute. Now, Hex has been at 201, ranked 201 since the launch of Hex. People, talk about gatekeeping. These people need shooting. Give me the AK. Blah, blah, blah. Right? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now, if I go to Nomics, where's Nomics? Here we go. If I go to Nomics, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? What did I press there? Right. If I scroll down, you will see Hex is at, on the first page. Where have you disappeared to, Hex? Don't disappoint me. Ranked 15. Ranked 15, people. 1-5. Okay? I don't know what CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap are up to, but this is pure savagery. And even though they've gate-kept Hex from the world, because when people come into CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, which are the two most popular coin references right now in the system, right? They're not going to see Hex. I mean, human beings, people, they're lazy. They barely got to the second page or the third page, right? So 201? You think they're going to say 201? Ah, man, that's too long, man. That's long. You know these young bucks, it's long, mate. It's long. I'm on a TikTok, 30 seconds thing, 30 seconds, right? So, people, talk about gatekeeping. And even though Hex has been gatekept, look at what Hex has achieved. Let me go to etherscan.io. If you go to etherscan.io and click tokens and then click ERC20 top tokens, this is what comes up, right? And if you scroll down, guess what? Boom, Hex is at number 5, people. Number 5. How many holders? Over 300,000 holders. And about 100,000 of them are staking. Now, I would say maybe 50, 60, 70,000, to be honest, because people have multiple stakes. But either way, people own this token, even with all the gatekeeping, people, right? Even with all the gatekeeping, they are not stopping the hexagons from getting this crazy passive income. Heinous. Absolutely heinous, right? Now, let's go down. Let me just show you how many holders other coins have, right? Shiba Inu, 1 million and change. Theta, 28,000. Matic, 438,000. What else? Chainlink, 600,000 and change. OKB, 50,000 or 49,000 and change. VChain. Now this what surprised me. VChain only has 46,000 holders. People, do you realize how early we are in crypto in general? I mean, look at the amount of holders in general. These numbers ain't nothing. Nothing. No one's in crypto, people. Nobody's in crypto. This is some chump change. Oh my word. Who are we? 52,000. Right? Graph token, 100,000. People, there's nobody in crypto apart from me and you and the next door neighbor. Right? Crazy. Nexo, 100,000. Hex is killing off Nexo. Hex is killing off Chili's, 143,000. Zilliqa, 23,000. People, there's nobody in crypto. We still got a few billion people to go to come into this market. What happens to the prices of crypto? Peace. Don't panic, my people. Don't panic. Anyway, so what is GetAurox saying? Let me just take a quick look on the Aurex platform to see if it is giving us an indicator to get in onto Hex. And by the way, Bitcoin is still, about half an hour ago, Bitcoin fell to 29,000. People, we're still in that range. We're just bouncing. And we are not sure whether Bitcoin is going to break 30,000 and go up again, or it's going to break down and go to the gutter. Goblin Town, people. Goblin Town. Right? Wrecked Gaia City. Wrecked. Anyway, look, support. People. This is a support line, right? That is drawn by the algorithm on the Aurex platform. And guess what it's saying? It's saying around the 2.5 cent level. The 2.5 cent level, people. Be prepared. Be prepared to fill your bags with Hex if it drops down to 2.5 cent level. I'm ready. I'm ready for you, Hexy. I'm so ready. Anyway, one hexagon that I need you guys to check out, right, is Valiant Brand. This guy, okay, he got involved in Hex literally when it first came out. And he became a multi-millionaire off it. So go and check out his channel. I only heard of him today, right? And, subscribe to his channel. He's got 5.5 subs. Not many. More than me, but not many. So check him out. And apparently he does good content, right? So go and check out Valiant Brand if you want some more info coming from the hexagons out there, because he will give you a good insight about Hex, because he was one of the early guys to get in, early people to get in, people. So check him out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too long. And make sure you go to my channel, check out the previous vids, pure juice for your bags. And make sure you hit the sub, right? Make sure you give me a like or a dislike. Leave a comment. And please, anybody out there, let me know if you have come across another staking cryptocurrency that comes close to Hex. Please, that is a legit one. Legit. Not a scammy, not scams. Legit. Because Hex is legit. Why? Richard Hart is legit. And he's got a few other projects for us coming soon. And he's got a wallet also that's going to come after PulseChain and PulseX. Oh my word. I'm getting goose pimples, people. I'm getting goose pimples. So, if you want to sit on your butt and earn passive income and become a multi-millionaire over time, not financial advice, it may be wise if you put your research cap on and go and check out the Richard Hart ecosphere. And have no fear, Richard Hart is here. Peace and love, and BFam will catch you on the rebound.